There we go. Ugh, resume. Resume. Okay. Summer, year 4. Here we go. Oh, we have some skills too. Let's see here. I think since we're down to 2 chops for wood cutter, we will... No, it's this one. It's the crafting one again. Handyman. The handyman can. We're gonna go ahead and get another one of that. None of these work yet, but we'll see. Welcome back, YouTube. Accidentally. Ah. Nice, Jay. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. Da Vinci's Resolve. Let's see. Resolve. Video editing. Alright, I have that on my checklist thing to check it out. Because it would be nice to have something simple for edits and stuff. As I said, the playthrough watch time for YouTube is like 30 something minutes, and I record for 2 hours. Which I don't blame him, because 2 hours of watching a video of somebody not talking to you, besides the occasional hi, is a little weird. But it's good to have in the background noise, I guess, while you're playing the same game. Uh-oh, hold on. Well, that was funny. Thank God, oh, are you guys still there? Ruh-roh. Some weirdness just happened, hold on. Okay. Alright, everything looks normal there. I got scrolled down. Ugh, sorry, phone calls. So, I fixed the foundation in the house. Mom's like, you fixed it? I was like, no, I hired somebody to come fix it, because I don't know foundations. But so that's done, so project number 2 is happening, and they just called to schedule so they could check it out and see if they were able to do something I needed. I had to double check that my mic was up while I was talking, because it shuts it off at the volume, because I just gave out my home address, and I'll be like, well, I have to delete everything on the internet if I did that. Is this Zoom still on? I can't tell. No, I'm just teasing. So many logs. Look at this. Summertime in this game is so gorgeous. I really like this game. Dun, dun, dun. Nice and relaxing. Just kind of take a breath for the day. Yeah, exactly. I do a good, gorgeous job on all the seasons. I absolutely agree with that. We are going to steal some berries this time because I wasn't able to complete a mission last winter because I actually didn't have any berries because I didn't pick them in the summertime. And I definitely didn't put them in the food storage. So that was 100% on me. It looks like we got a hole in the barn from over here. I guess we can repair it. Yep, there's a big hole in the barn. Pesky. Well, we do have a rat trap. We just haven't put any traps down lately. That was our bad on that. But yes, we don't want any mouses, field mouses in our stuff. Your goats, you blame the goats for eating the roof on the barn? As you should, they're wily. And they're really good climbers. We had some, it sounds weird when I say it, beef goats at our house. Like I'd moved out, did the army thing, came back, went out to the farm to visit my parents, and I pulled up in my car and I got out, and by the time I walked up on the porch, the goats were on top of my car. I was like, why? Look at them go, guys. They're doing stuff. Happy with that. Alright, so it is management time. This is going to be planted. This is going to be needed to turn into something else, Sissa. Now we're going to do cabbage on both of these, but I do not expect us to be able to use it all. Because that's a lot of cabbage, as you guys know, but it's the only thing that grows in summertime. And I don't like my fields going fallow. Wait, did we repair the barn, didn't we? Do. Repair, please. Green. Green. With a hint of green. Ah. Yeah, we could do a 16 by 16 field pretty easy. We actually only, if we think about this, we only really have one field worker and one farmer. The other guy is just our excess guy until we can get the mine up. So he's gonna be farming. He'll probably be out leveled for farming shortly. Yeah, he's already at 2 from 1. He hadn't even done it that long. Other field workers at 5. So the better they get at jobs, the happier they are. See if our first couple's still not married. I'm not really heartbroken over that, but it would be nice if you guys had some children eventually. Alright, so we have stuff coming in now. So we could probably build that in the next house. I'll take the limestone and upgrade one real quick. Yeah, so we got logs coming in. I did want to actually change one thing. Woodshed, the new one. Alright, no more sticks. I would like a 25% firewood, or planks and 25%. There we go. Okay. We're carrying. See, I already forgot what we were doing, guys. Dun dun dun. Yeah, it hasn't been a year yet. We've only been through 2 seasons since the patch for the marriage patch. So we still got plenty of time. However, if like next winter, this winter, they're not pairing off, that might be a thing. That one's done. Dunskies? Yeah? Yep, Dunskies. Going this way. There are plenty of things to be doing. Oh yeah, our bebop song's on. Well, we said it to the YouTubers, but I guess we'll say it here too. If you guys like the content and want to hang out with our community some more, make sure to hit the follow or subscribe or all the things on here on Twitch, and the follow and like and the subscribe thing on the YouTubes. I'll eventually get good at that. Probably not for another 2 or 3 years. That's my goal. Keep low expectations as far as me advancing in technology. Can run a server just fine. It's just all the keeping track of all the minuscule stuff for each side. Makes it a little bit more hectic and fun. Oh, and if you have Amazon Prime, make sure to swing by your favorite, favorite or somebody you like, Twitch streamer, and drop your free sub on them. Because you get one every 30 days or so. And so swing by them today and you can do that. They also have a little weird thing on Twitch where you can keep track of that, so you don't have to know when your stuff's up. But it's a free perk if you have Amazon Prime. So share the love. Look how flat it is up here. And they actually adjusted enough so we could probably build up here if we wanted to. They have 3 chevrons of happy when they marry or have a baby. That's good to know, actually. Oh no, never regret that. I'm sure that they very much appreciated it. And like I said, I don't care if I don't even get it. I mean, as long as people are using what they got. Because, you know, people do appreciate that stuff. Like I said, I'm really like, I couldn't be happier with the community we have. I mean, maybe if I was having fresh homemade brownies, I could be a little happier, but not by much. Like I said, I just wanted to come in and have a place where I could chill out and play games, and you guys have definitely provided that for me, so thanks. Hot coffee instead of cold. I know, yeah, I forget to drink it sometimes. Thank God for the Yeti, or it would be definitely cold. Definitely cold. I'm laughing. It's like, cause they like push, like I saw different things on YouTube and here on Twitch where they push having a merchandise shop. And I'm like, I think the only thing in my merch shop would probably be my coffee mug and my Camelback water jar for the desk. Water bottle? I don't know what you'd call it. Coffee flavored coffee. Exactly. I like the hot. Even like it's 110 outside, I'll still get hot coffee. I always joke because I always say I'm like part reptile because I get cold and I stay cold. It's like I need the coffee to circulate my blood. Yeah, it does. Absolutely. Every time I crest this hill and look down at our village, I'm like, that's so gorgeous. Oh yeah, we had to pick some berries too. So we'll take this last load of wood we don't actually need to bring in and drop it down there. And then we'll pick berries and fill up some of the necessity stuff. Well, the cool things about berries is even they can be at 12% and you'll still get a gold out of them. Oh, quick tip, if somebody is making farms and they need fertilizer, but they don't have money for it, you can pick berries and sell 10 berries and get a fertilizer. Or you can do it the longer way and pick a crap ton of berries and then sleep with them over the season, like when the season switches, and it'll rot 50%. Sleep with them again the next season and it'll rot 50%. And then the season after that, it will turn into actual rot. I don't know where we're going in here. And then you'll have fertilizer. So I think it's just faster just to sell the berries for the fertilizer. The interview, I didn't get, she told me very, very politely on Thursday that I would not be in the next round of interviews for that. And I was more than okay with that. Because I wasn't anxious over the job or anything. Like I said, it would have been really nice making the extra money and helping out, but it wasn't a necessity, life or death thing. So, and I wish them well and hope that they find somebody that fits good with what they're needing. Bikes, Bailey's has seen me through some hard times. My old boss at work never asked me what was in my coffee, because I always told them Bailey's was. So with the expectation that if I ever did need Bailey's in my coffee, I could do it at work. Yeah, bikes? Exactly. Exactly. Well, thank you guys for following up on that and asking. It's appreciated. But it is a new changing world, with all the remote work being actually legitimized now. And I think you guys, I mean, more opportunities. So where I live, we get really low pay for stuff because we have a really low cost of living. So the job was in San Francisco, so it pretty much paid double anything that would be here. So opening up remote work like that is actually kind of going to be a boon to those that can get stuff locked in sooner rather than later. Yeah, speaking of bright games or games, I've seen some of that, man. I get sick. Ours raised up to like 1,200 for a 3-bedroom home. 1,200 square feet here for 1,200 a month, and I like almost lost my lunch because I'm like, how are people affording that when they don't get paid enough to be able to afford a house? And then seeing some of the prices that other cities have, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know how they do it. So you're shocked about a housing crisis, because I wouldn't be. You don't get enough to be able to afford your homes. And that's not even like, that's what makes sometimes fiscal planning and stuff so difficult, is because you don't have a Yeah, you don't have a, oh my goodness, come on. Come in. Okay. You don't have a choice if you're living in a certain area how much rent you pay, because it's pretty much locked in. Well, I know that house prices here have shot up like crazy. Dude, nice. Yeah, I still don't talk to people, so my diplomacy is really bad. Zon's here, he's like, I'm year 7, or year 6, and I already have this many in diplomacy. I'm like, I'm year 4, and I have 2 in diplomacy. But I bet you it's 2. Ready? Boom! 2! I knew it. Because I don't talk to people, unless I'm trying to recruit them to my village. That's my weakness, guys. I don't like talking to people. We did decide on 2 seasons today instead of just 1. So like I said, I woke up early and I was just feeling like playing today, so we're here. Doing stuff and things. A house, please. The medium house, yes. Precisely. Carl. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, house. Ease 1. No, not that one. Crazy. What you doing? Yes! Perfect! Oh, nice! So he knows who I was. Carl, that kills people. Nice. Give him a high 5 for me, please. I'd totally give you a high 5, kid. Look up llamas with hats if you would like to be morbidly entertained. I'm a fan. I think it's hilarious, but it is extremely morbid. Alright. Everybody's like over on YouTube already searching llamas with hats. It's okay. You're welcome in advance. Nice. That lunch is awesome. I did order Chinese food yesterday, which is nice. So I have my pot stickers in the fridge for lunch today, which I'll probably be nomming as soon as I start making something else. So it's been actively doing things. But we got some houses lined up. Beautifully, beautifully lined up. Looks so good. Yeah, so we got that going for us. Alright, we got some berries, so we're gonna throw them in the food warehouse. $63. Nice. Very nice. Oh, why are we putting silly? What are you doing? It's like you're not even paying attention. There we go. We'll probably make some gruel for our poor people, so they don't have to eat cabbage all the time. Steal our money. I mean, eat the cabbage. Somebody said yes, but I have not been able to confirm that. I just assume I'm going to be paying taxes on it. So many taxes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 15. So we need 6 more houses total to get our population maxed out. We'll go ahead and get these built first, and then I'll figure out where I want the other houses. Alright, so anything as a foundation, you pay for it. Sounds suspicious. So many taxes everywhere. I don't know, once I started moving fields, making them bigger or smaller, my taxes did change without my buildings changing. That's okay, we still have 6 months until this game fully releases and is out of alpha. Right now we're at alpha 0.2.0.3. So we got plenty of time to figure this stuff out. Yeah, I mean, it's only, like, the most I've ever had to pay was $4,500 in taxes. Gold, sorry, not dollars. So as long as I have 5K gold, I'm not worried about how much I put in and move out and stuff like that. Making some planks. Hi, monkey. Nice. Yeah, I haven't paid close enough attention to it to be able to say yay or nay on any of that, so. Yeah, so far, even with super upgraded buildings and big farms, and yeah, it was roughly 4,500 for me per year. You're paying 1K in taxes? Oh, for some reason that read it as 10K. For me and my brain, I freaked out a second. 1K is not bad. That's nice. It's like half a season of berry picking. Nice dwarf. Whew. Alright, we'll get these planks hammered in, and then I'm gonna grab some food to make so I can take a restroom break and stretch and heat up some lunch. Yeah, nice. Zon, have you already got a fold with half sheep, half goats? So eat that 33k like it's nothing. Like it's green fields. I thought I had enough and I did not. Oh, monkey. You're like, I've started paving the houses with my gold coins. You should pave some streets out of gold, monkey. Just be done with it. Say game over. Game over, man. Okay, there's that. We're gonna hit F5 real quick. Hi guys. Pardon me. Sheeps and goats. Yep. That's my plan. As soon as I am able to get there, I'm still way away from that though. Yeah. We're gonna make it, guys. Cauldron, pottage, not cooked meat this time. Alright, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back at the keyboard, but I'm gonna have my mic flipped up real quick while I eat. Alrighty. Food has been wolfed. Yeah. Need the fire animation. We're gonna cook over the night till it's daylight outside. Make full use of not having any sleep penalties yet. Excuse me. Dr. Pepper always makes me belch. It's one of those mandatory things. Sorry about that, guys. What do you do if the horse costs 100k? You go borrow a horse from another village, obviously. Plus, that just gives people more goals to get stuff. Yep, exactly. You don't have to worry about that right now. Pre-planning is good, but I know for sure, like us personally, we'll probably restart 2 more times before horses are actually in the game. Are cows not 5,000? Am I just not with the times? 25,000 seems like a crazy number. Yeah, I mean, money into the game is not a problem if you're after money. So, I wouldn't even worry about that. I think if we get horses, I think the map will be plenty big enough for us to run around to the places we need to run. And I don't think they're gonna make the valley any bigger. I think the valley will probably stay the size it is. Now, whether they add stuff outside the valley, because we're in the valley in the first place to avoid a war, basically. And even in like the events of things, the new events that pop up, the pop-up screens, I've already heard war coming to the valley soon. And they've kind of indicated it was as well. So, while everything is peaceful and la-di-da-di right now, it might be a thing that we go to later. Explains all the roads outside the map, because all the roads lead outside the valley. But we're in the valley right now. Now, I'm not saying they'll never expand it to where we can go maybe to another town. And I guarantee you that if we had mod support for community, then that'd be different. But yeah, it's not like Subsidence, where you're locked in this pen and that's the biggest map as you're gonna get, or like a first-person shooter where that's the map and that's the only map you're gonna get. Ours is like, we came to the valley and we're here for a reason, being in the valley. So there's no way out of the valley. But so that's like not a never on no more maps. How's that? Feels like a triple negative there. Yeah, we don't know what they're gonna do yet. Questions like that, especially, is like if they're thinking about more maps and stuff, should definitely be asked to the devs if they have any plans on expanding the map. But I don't think any of their other games does new maps, does it? You kill the deer off the edge of the map and lost 2 arrows. Well, I know when you leave the valley, it kicks you back into the valley. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Monkey. It'd be like being in town in the middle of Stardew Valley and then going to the left to go to the bus stop. There's a whole new area. North to the mines, south to the beach, so on and so forth. Yeah, we're tracking. We're picking up what you're putting down. That will be pig writing too if the V button never works on the children. I do not doubt that. I don't know, I think it'd be pretty neat. And I mean, we might not even purchase animals from, or the horses from people. It might be an activity we have to go do ourselves, but I don't know if they do that in this game or not. I know bikes. I'm looking forward to that though. That means where I pick to build wouldn't be such a big deal. If I could be anywhere on the map and get there within like 2 minutes. That would be amazing. uh Dwarf, you are correct. I would absolutely still build where I'm building. Good way to call me out, buddy. No, just kidding. uh, creature of habit, okay? Sorry, yes, I marry Inga and I build right here. What more consistency and stabilization do you guys want in your life? Yes. Exactly, exactly. Creature of habit. I'm aware. I mean, we'll see. I mean, because right now, having to learn all the recipes and stuff like that, the way it's set up, your first 6 to 7 years is managing a little bit of money, trying to buy things that you need versus everything. And if they expand like I'm thinking they're going to expand, we'll have more stuff to learn. And then what's to say when your kid is now available if you have to relearn all that stuff or not? I don't know. There's a lot of unknowns for me right now. But that's alpha for you though. I mean, for alpha this is actually a lot more developed than a lot of the early access games that were coming out in a month. Like I said, with the new game settings, there's so much more playability based off of being able to change what settings you want, how difficult you want it. Little nuances like that make a huge game change. I mean, if you didn't want taxes at all, you could have no taxes at all. If you want taxes that are 10 times harder than they are right now, you can also do that. So it'll be up to the players, which is where I think it should be, to figure out how hard they want the game. Yeah, I'm not a speedrunner, I just like to do things quickly. I'm still grumbling about missing my Alwyn quest for the first year. Oh, so right now, when you take over as your kid, you get all the skills you had? Wait, do you even have your, like, skill tree, monkey? Like, if I learned how to cook times 3, 3 of 3 in cooking, my heir knows 3 of 3 in cooking? I mean, those are things I'm interested in, because I already don't talk to people, and then you're gonna say I gotta talk to people again? It's good, always flexible in the game. Do 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 do. I like these campside talks. There we go. Blue did it. Ask them. Blue, what did you do, man? What did you do? No, just kidding. Blue's like, I just came in. What? I didn't do anything. So good, mans. Well, Zon, once you even out your playthrough rules for your family farm, do something. I think it's cool. Do something cool and put it up on the Steam site as a guide for challenges. Say this is a challenge, family farm challenge, and then post it as a guide, and then people can play through like that. I mean, it would be cool to see stuff like that pop up. So anything that has the community talking or engaged is good. Alright, we did it. We made some pottage. Let's go put this meat back though. Sometimes I think we open the door with our face. My kid's 20. He still lives at home. I think all the kids are gonna have that problem. Because we don't have any more building. Alright, stretching. Call. Some aguas. There we go. Alright, let's get this food to the village. Well, you know, the kid is good hand positioning to push off the bed with. You kicked your mom out as soon as your dad died? No, just kidding. No, just Blue, I'm teasing. Or maybe no. It's fine. So just good to know. Blue, the question I guess I had, with the air taking over was, hey, guy, it's 5 o'clock in the okay, that's fair. When the air takes over, is your skill tree, like skills here, is all this still in place? Like you still have 3 and 4 and 2 and 0 and 10 skills learned? Or does that go back to 0 on the air? And it's okay if you don't know. That's more than fine. I was just, it's one of the things I'm curious about. I'm super happy about the rep farm not being as insane as it used to be. Okay, cool, thanks, Blue. Are we still full of pottage? We're still full of pottage, that's what's going on. Oops. Are you guys awake yet? I know. don't want to buy it because it's not seasoned. It's all made with the new sanitary rules. It tastes like hand sanitizer. Ah, you are awake. Here, hi. Here you go. Thank you. Hey, buddy. Here's some pottage. It's delicious. Bye. Alright, let's go grab the second thing of pottage. Okay, so you kept everything. Thank you for checking on that for me, Blue. I appreciate that. I feel like... There it is, okay. Much appreciated. So I was curious about that. It's like, if you've actually worked 18 years to get your skills up, do you lose it when the kid takes over? And the answer right now is no. But everything is always changing, so grain of salt. This is the absolute most inefficient way to do this. Yeah, on the walls. I haven't changed those. I was focusing on the roofs. But you're absolutely right. I do need to go ahead and take time to switch these over. No, I would probably have it halfway built and I'm like, oh no, my stuff. You are correct. We don't actually need the people that goes in here yet. Did we get the stone wall on this side? Yes. Alright, I think we're all stoned up. Yes, and then the crying and then the anger. I'm joking. Mostly. I internalized that. But there would be crying and anger. Monies. Oh crap, we need to get rid of the rest of the pottage so we don't have problems with forgetting it in there and being rotted. 5 seconds. Oh, wow. So, we'll definitely keep that extra building spot in case when it rolls over. So, it's weird that you couldn't move your mom in with you, but I guess... I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of still conundrum stuff happening. Because I know they're trying to figure out and polish the first, oh, we're out of food by a lot. Hold on. I'm gonna waste all that money. Yes, you definitely lose rep for kicking people out. And you lose rep for people leaving too. Pottage! So it's 14 gold per pottage. Okay. I think I'd get rid of the chickens if they're not workers. That's what I was wondering. It's like, the kids don't have anywhere to go because you're capped. So maybe another way to do it is when the sun takes over, maybe double whatever the building cap is. So you have 30 for the first generation, you have 60 for the next, you have, I don't know, maths, 90 for the third? I guess I'll put that in the forums, maybe, for suggestions. Because you're right, if everything works out, the kids need to move out on their own. And the building cap needs to increase. Yes, Ire's still here. I did 2 seasons this time instead of just 1. Sometimes if I'm having a really good day, I just want to keep playing. So, we're playing. Ingolf. Namir, what's up, dudes? I will not help you rebuild your house from this terrible storm yesterday, because you're gonna want daub. And none of these houses have daub on them. You fool me, guy. We'll get our houses built over there. They're on a nice little tight line. Looking good. We need to build a total of 6 more. It's not something we have yet. They're close enough to be a fire hazard. Yeah, exactly, dwarf. But yeah, that's probably something we need to start asking the devs to try to figure out. I mean, I would be happy with +2 buildings every time we pay taxes as an extra thing. So get creative, and if you can and you feel like it and have the time, post it over on the forums. Kills villagers? I have not had any events that killed villagers. I had one that definitely killed my harvest because it kicked me over an entire season without me getting to play it. +2 a year seems like a lot. Well, I mean, roughly, that would only be 40 buildings in 20 years. I guess it could be a lot. Or +1 building a year. That would be fine too. I'm not picky, guys. I'm not picky. So I said, it's like, get creative and then post some of the stuff over on the like Steam forums for suggestions. Heck, I might go post after this and start it going. Do 55 maybe. Just enough to be weighty. I mean, that would be a good, instead of like getting Dynasty points or whatever per year for the taxes that we still don't get, or don't get at all. Because it's not like we had that planned or anything, by the way. It was just something we had suggested. Get a building, an extra building space or something. I mean, it will eventually break, okay, so it's not something I'm doubtful that will happen, but we like breaking things, so we can build them better next time. Alright, a couple more sticks. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with the game, because there's an untapped amount of potential for the game right now. Although they are doing a swell job of putting content out and keeping up with people's suggestions. Not good idea fairy suggestions, but actually like good ideas. And they're making it so it doesn't impact other people's gameplay that just don't want that. Man, we're already out, man. Those. Grab some more planks. Only about 40 of them, though. Okay. Actually, we have 61, so we can actually do more. Grab a couple logs, too. Yeah, Dwarf, like I said, we're gonna get to a point, like, if we get what we want, we will get to a point where we actually break the game. And trust me, if I had a ability to build 200 buildings right now, I would totally break this game, because I would build it. Now, Unreal Engine is out. Well, I think 5 is out now. I think this is still running off 4 and some change. I know they said they updated it, but I don't think they updated it to 5, because that's a big change. I'll have to tap more information into that to figure that out for sure. We're gonna see how far we can take this. I guess the most hilarious part would be if we ran around to the towns and tried to persuade people to elect us the next Castellan or whatever the heck that tax collector guy is. That's one thing that always bothered me in Stardew Valley, is like, sometimes I want to be the mayor, because I think I can do a good job. They didn't TIA-proof the game. Most devs would not have time to TIA-proof a game. Like, we're gonna chokehold here, here, and here, because we're absolutely sure that they'll destroy it here, here, and here. Yes, we will. It's for your own good. I'm gonna make you grow as a developer, whether you want to or not. Tears are part of the process, okay? Get used to it. No, I'm just teasing. First, I really thought I'd want to be a game developer, but they put in so many hours and just... I don't mind putting in hours, don't get me wrong, but so many hours for what they actually get paid. And it basically becomes a labor of love for a lot of game developers to even be in, you know, the game developing industry. Yeah, it's a grinding job, exactly. It's really long and exhausting hours chasing down miscellaneous bugs, and yeah, it was something I wouldn't want to do. Like, I wouldn't mind being a game dev in theory, but the coding and the stuff like that, just, it's a lot of hours. Lots and lots of hours. As I said, I'm building my own game, but it's a little bit at a time. It is not anywhere at the scale and pace that these guys have been going. You try to do the slow walk, but it didn't work for you for building. I don't blame you, guy. I feel the same way. I'm like, I need to get all this stuff done, and I don't have enough time to be lollygagging. Like, it's a relaxed game. It is absolutely a relaxing game, but I like to get stuff done. I would say next playthrough we can try a slow game, and then halfway through that thought I'm like, no, we can't. We have to be done by year 3. That's our new standard. And then it's just 7 years of waiting for Unigos to ask me to do something. I'm like, bro, I'm ready now, let's go. Alright. So we have an insane amount of planks to do. And then the rest of it's gonna be rocks. This, Alright. Dwarf, I will burn that down. Dwarf logs into his game and he's like, why is my shack a pile of ashes? She hacked my game. It's fine. I'll do 24, just cause. It was a horrible decision to grab it from me. Oh, no it's not. It's not a horrible decision because we got a thing right here. Ha ha ha, I forgot about this. It is hard to change your pace. Once you set a certain pace for yourself in your head. And while I do try to stay relaxed and nice and calm on the stream, and like I said, it's just a chill out space basically. I do get kind of over ambitious sometimes to complete things faster. But I like it. I don't feel like I'm stressing myself out over it. So we're in the middle of summer already. Did we sell all the pottage think we did. Pretty sure we did. Yeah, I like that Zahn made a challenge for himself, saying I want to do a family farm thing. The fact that inside of a game you can make your own game just makes things more interesting, I think. Like I said, it was so tempting for me to do the no wait and a couple of the other things. And they're like, ooh, and if I just did this, I could and I was like, nope, 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 no, no. So, with the extra 3 houses we have, we'll have a total of 6 workers. And I'm actually not sure what I want them to do. I know we need 1 more digger for the mines when it pops up. And then the other, 5, I'm not really sure what I want. Probably a couple crafters. Which we haven't had much luck finding crafters. 15 houses and villages, yeah. Oh no, and guess who doesn't have anything to make the things? That would be me. Alright, we're gonna go make some metal ones. Speaking of, how close are we to technology? Woodshed's getting closer. Hunting lodge is getting closer. Barn 2, nobody cares. Fold though, Fold's getting closer. Smithy. This will be the final smithy. Which would be nice. Kurt telled really nicely right there. Okay. Actually, let me look at something. That way I don't have to drag mats I don't actually need. Build. 1 stick, 2 iron. Alright. 4 iron, 2 sticks. Pardon me, lady. Well, considering the fields are oriented north, south, east, and west, so you got your cardinal directions in a hard format, we both know I'm not going to do it. We all know I'm not going to do it. But I could come out here next time where it's super flat in between like this many things and do the houses like that. I think that would drive me insane though. I don't know if I could do that. I think it would be extremely punishing for me to try to do that. We were doing something. Oh yeah. Build some houses. So if we're really interested in money, we would be talking to lots of people to get our diplomacy up. Because seller 3 in skills, diplomacy, so many things. Frequent buyer to lower the prices, but seller to raise the prices. Nice. About 6 houses per village. That might be doable. Especially since food storage and resource storage share. I mean, I don't even know the distance you have to be able to even use them. Because I don't think that's leashed yet. So I think we could have a food and resource storage in one part of the area and have towns on separate parts of the map that can still get to those ones that were built. 2 house little places. It might be interesting to try that. I mean, my house obviously would be right there. But everybody else, I don't know, that could be a thing. Oh, I don't know why we're in here. We were doing something and I forgot. Always doing something. Okay, plank sessa. 25. Alright, 1 second. Hi, Moon. Good to see you, man. How goes your day? Pretty good. Got up a little early and had everything sorted out this morning, so I decided to hop on early and play a little bit. I might be on a little early again tomorrow, because I think I have construction person coming like 11-ish my time. So I want to make sure to get a full stream in before they show up. There's some lovely roofs right there. It's exhausting. We'll never make it. Silly. 6. Cracks me up. It's like, come on, guy, you can do it. You're athlete 3. They like tripled their stamina, which I'm glad they did because it was 5 feet and huffing was horrible. It's like we don't even have asthma. At least we don't have to worry about rocks, because we have 300 and something rocks, and it only takes 80 rocks per house. And we have 3 houses, so that's well under 300. Almost 1 o'clock already. We've worked through most of the nights. That's why the stream's been so long. Working through the nights instead of just going to sleep at 7. But we had a lot to get done, and I wanted to get it done sooner rather than later. So here we are. So many planks, man. I'm drinking coffee and still yawning. It happens. It happens a lot. So, we're doing this anyway. If you're here on Twitch and you're enjoying the content, you want to come back and hang out with the community, go ahead and hit that little follow button there. If you're over on YouTube, then there's a thumbs up and a subscribe button over there. And we'd like to have you in the community. I also host other people in the community that I've seen and I like their content, and they're more along like the same way I do stuff. Nice and calm and relaxing. But yeah. Anyway, so we're here. We do stuff. We do things. I stream 4 days a week on a, sounds funny when I say it, regular schedule now. I was doing some insomnia streams because sometimes I just can't sleep. But I try to be on when these are actually scheduled. So we're here. Oh, we're close, aren't we? Nice. We're gonna need 1 more log to finish this out. Why do you hate me? Alright, let's get this done. Got the moon out, shining down on the leaves. I know everybody's at work and, well, let me show you, most people at work already and pit stopping for a lunch break, and lunch break's probably almost over. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out and lurking and, you know, just being here when you can. It is appreciated. Alright, we needed tons of stone, but I was actually looking for logs. Let's go murder a tree. Oh look, we're not gonna have enough to do that. Doo-doo-doo. 1, 2. Yeah, I figured it just ended for you. Well, it's 1 o'clock, almost 1 o'clock here, so I know my peeps around here are off lunch break right now. Got to do the working thing. Bring in some monies. Oh, it's Monday in Twitch land. So happy Mondays. Which means it'll probably be Wednesday for YouTube by the time we're done. Because I only post one season per thing up on YouTube, so it's usually a couple days behind. Hammer. Hammer. Oh, you're just being stubborn now. There we go. Gonna take one more down, I think. So with this axe, it's 4 hits instead of 5. And it's 2 hits instead of 3 with the iron axe when you have woodcutter. 2 of 3. We'll do 3 of 3 next, and then it should make this a 3 hit and the other one still a 2 hit. I have no idea where we're at. Our village is this way. No, I need to strangle myself until I'm asleep. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's just hard to sleep sometimes. I'm sure other people have the same problems. Some of my very first subscribers were from my insomnia times. I'm here, I'm alive, I'm gaming because I'm tired. And I want to go to sleep, but I can't. Or your brain just won't let you shut down. That's my absolute favorite. Alright. Throw that in there. There. Grab some rocks, I think we can do 50 rocks now. Yeah. Meow. I know, right? I've tried for many, many years to fix insomnia, and it's not a thing that happened. It is a ongoing struggle, as many people know. I like to do these little guys up here, because when I was first playing, I always forgot to do these, and I'd think the house was done. And then I'd go try to recruit somebody, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't be recruited because you don't have a house for us. I'm like, I just built a house. I just built a house, and you want me to go build you another house? Then I would get back and be like, oh, I forgot that one. See, like log right there. Yeah, I mean, the best you can do with insomnia is practice sleep hygiene, which is making sure not to read or watch movies or whatever while you're in bed. And to try to, like, drain out as much blue light and stuff like that as you can. Like an hour before you go to bed. There's all kinds of stuff you can try and do to help mitigate it. And sometimes it helps and sometimes it does not do anything for me. Yeah, if you look up sleep hygiene, you'll see a lot of different methods to it. We'll have to hit limestone up pretty soon. Oh, we need 1 log. Lots of stones. Well, I know how much each one costs, but I didn't want to try to math in my head how much 3 of them cost. Nice. I kind of wish I could toss the alarm clock out and then, because I don't have it, besides this stream, I don't actually have a schedule for anything at all. And, I don't know. It'd be interesting. Alright, I'll let you rest for just a second. He's like, you've made me work through the night for the past 4 nights. I'm like, yes I have. Keep going. Stone. You'll never catch me, see? Yeah, I'm wondering why my health is that low. But it's probably because we haven't eaten in a couple of times and we haven't healed at all since we've been not eating. Okay. No food, no water. I'm like, whoops. I can't help it. Sometimes I just don't see it. There you go. 99, that's as high as you're getting. More rocks, sissa? Why, yes, please. Okay, so we can take 50 without being overburdened. So we can run all the way there and be exhausted by the time we get there. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Oh, F5, yeah. Good call. Good call, man. Alright, so we're at the front of the houses now. That's great. This one should be done shortly. Ba-doom. House complete. Alright, we'll let you rest for just a minute, buddy. Get some stretches in. We're almost at 4 hours. Yes. Okay, we ate all that. Nice. More rocks! Rocks! We demand more rocks! No, I said 50 rocks, didn't I? 12, please. Please move 12. There we go. Well, I spend the tossing and turning game for about 2 hours, and then I'll just get up and say, I guess I don't need sleep. But I guess that's why I like naps so much, is because I do get to catch up on some of the sleep. They're not near as delirious. Just when you go 2 or 3 days without sleep. Alright, so 3 houses complete. We have to do the important thing real quick. Die, abomination! Sorry guys, this was like, I couldn't stand it anymore. It was so crooked. It was politician crooked. Alright, there we go. You guys have houses now, stop freaking out. Yeah, if I didn't have naps, I definitely would not get more than 2 hours a day sleeping. As anybody who's had 2 hours a day sleeping knows you need more. Alright, satisfactory. Not the game, the feeling. Alright, we're gonna drink some water, we're gonna go to sleep. Then we're gonna start a brand new day tomorrow. Oh, I'm lucky. I get my insomnia bouts and then I'm able to sleep about 6 hours and then I'm happy. Alright, so we're good there. How close are we to Smithy? So Smithy 2, we're gonna put right here. Actually, we're gonna put Smithy 2 here, and then sewing here when it pops up. What is, let's see what we got. Technology, building, sewing. So Smithy's next. So it's coming. It's not here yet, but it's going. And then barn, but we're not going to build a barn 2. We will build a barn 3, but not a barn 2. And the folds there, so we need to start saving up some monies. We'll build that. Woodshed is so close. So we might go cut down a couple trees real quick. Yeah, some people's lack of sleep is due to pain management. Not being able to manage pain. So it's like your rotating beds, musical beds is one of the things people do to try to mitigate some of it. Yeah, well, I feel you, dude. So funnily enough, I did say that I wasn't gonna play another Assassin's Creed until I finished Odyssey, because I haven't started Odyssey yet, and I wanted to finish it before I started another one. And then this Valhalla came out, and I'm like, I want to play Valhalla. I'm like, but you haven't even played the other Assassin's Creed you said you were gonna play. I was like, I know, self, but that's a thing that may not happen. I may just play Valhalla instead. Yeah, if I play in a stream, I will be, I will not be doing, like, spoiler alert thingies. I'll be playing the game. So, you'll get whatever I get, basically. Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's so funny, it's like, I really enjoyed the combat in the last one I played, but this one has city building stuff aspects in it, like choices you make affect how the village develops. And we already know that obviously I like city builder stuff. So that's the part that I'm like most drawn to. I haven't got to see hardly any of the gameplay at all. I know some of the bigger streamers got access to it a couple days ago, so you can find some on YouTube somewhere. And that's another thing. How am I going to figure out where to stop and start for YouTube? So that should be fun. Yeah. Well, I already know it's going to be violent because obviously it's Vikings and it's in, you know, this world that is a violent world. So you might see me get to freak out a little bit while playing combat-y stuff, but at the same time, I really want to check out the building in the cities and stuff, and how you can make your town develop. Yeah, I was like, I'm laughing because I have a feeling like it'll be like 7 to 12 hours before it actually kicks over into where we can actually do any of the stuff that I'm even talking about right now. Set a half-hour timer. And that might actually be better for YouTube because that way, like I said, my playthrough's been like maybe 30 to 36 minutes total for people to watch the 2-hour videos. Which I'm sorry, it's a season. That's why it's like it's 2 hours, guys. That's the options we have. But yeah, we'll see. I might end up having to set a timer. It's like I didn't even know outro was a word, but it's like intro, but it's for the leaving of. So you got an intro and an outro. I was like, what the heck's an outro? But yeah, you learn everything. You learn new things. So I don't have an outro besides later, cats. That's my outro for like everything. Making some limestone houses. So I guess the important question is, what color are we gonna make these once we can make them colors? No, I was kidding. Well, I do appreciate your guys' willingness to hang out with me. So I do have more fun when you guys are here. I have fun playing the game. Don't get me wrong, but it is kind of cool to have people to hang out with that enjoy the same stuff I do. Purple, no. Just smeared around there. I want the red blood, like the deer blood on the ground. Plus, I think that will scare the bandits off, maybe. Be like Serenity when they painted the ship with the blood and the skulls. It'll be fine. A reaver ship. Okay. Good. Alright, I'm happy where we're at. F5. Yeah, no, kid, no. I don't think limestone's good for you. It's not lead paint by any means, but pretty sure that it's bad for you. But I mean, you've seen the kid's stats already, right? Oh no, my kid's okay. He's a diplomat, but normally this is 2s and 1s, so maybe. Alright, so summer. Last day of summer. I'm pretty pleased with our houses. Our housing situation is good. People's good. Woodshed is like almost there. I could probably go chop down one more stinking tree and we'd be good. Ah. Well, I guess not one more tree. I'll keep chopping down trees though, because we are actually really, really close. That's true, I could do a day. And it would cut him down to like what the actual viewership is, but then it would take him like forever to finish a season, and we're restarting so much. Like, I don't get my feelings hurt when they only watch it to 30 minutes. It's I mean, I'm grateful they watch any of it. And then some of you guys have came over here from there, like Celtic and a couple of other people, and you know, it's appreciated. Yeah, like I said, I think more YouTube's more like my archive place. I did have one person say that they don't do Twitch, and they would like it if I would stream over there. And, I mean, that is an option for later for sure, but I think I'll wait until I have a lot more subscribers, maybe. But it's neat to be able to grow in both places. Which we actually have been doing, which is, like I said, I'm like a year ahead of where I projected myself to be, so that's all thanks to you guys here on Twitch and over on YouTube as well. It's just kind of crazy. I like this. I look over there and everything's like a straight line. I'm mashed up on the straight line in the back and mashed up on the roads. I like it a lot. I was kind of hoping we'd have a woodshed open by now, but it's just fighting us. need another 40 points, which is like a lot of trees actually, not just a little. It is true, I do have lanterns accessible as of right now. As long as I don't kick it over in the barn, I think the village will be safe. It's okay. If anybody is at odds with what their brain tries to do, that would be me too, so don't feel too bad about that. Getting lots of stretches in today because I'm hoping to work that shoulder enough that whatever muscle there loosens up a little bit. Stops giving me grief. I was talking to you guys a few days ago about not using the treadmill because I said that I would only watch Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If I was able to use the treadmill. Like that would be the only time that I'm allowed to watch that. And then I was flipping through Netflix the other day and saw that they had a new season come out. I'm like, no! Why do you hate me? And the thing is, I had everything set up really well, and I was ready to start using the treadmill. You saw the new season and thought of me, Moon? That's what I was like, no, I'm never gonna be able to watch that. But I really do want to watch it, and I was gonna use the treadmill, but the new TV I bought, I put quotation marks around that, the new TV I bought still doesn't have a headphone jack. What kind of TV doesn't have a stupid headphone jack or a way to hook up a Bluetooth headphones to it? Because I don't know if you guys have ever ran on a treadmill, but it's kind of loud. And I don't like to blow my ears out with in a small room with a really loud TV. So it's like, ah. Fresh cut, just looks nice. I are dyslexic too, actually, dwarf. So yeah, I feel you, dude. So I start tensing up if I can hear my neighbors, anything from them, basically. And I try not to, you know, of course, I'm not trying to be an angry person or a rude person or a mean person. But it just kind of, the noise volume makes my skin start crawling and I'm just start getting angry. And I'm like, no. So it's like earplugs at night and stuff like that, just so I could sleep and not be disturbed. But yeah, it's like, or a street, or a car will roll down the road out front, and it has a bass going, and that vibration on my house, yeah, sets me in DEFCON 5, like, immediately. I probably had the wrong number on that, by the way, but that's okay. Get some good old berries. No, I'm probably an over-courteous neighbor. When we have tornadoes, my neighbors come to my house. I'm like, look, I don't mind people coming to my house because I have a storm shelter, but it's me and 6 of my family members, and then their pets, and then all the neighbors and their pets, and I'm like, guys, none of us are gonna be able to fit in the cellar. This is a little tiny 4x4 cellar. You can hear the neighbor kids and dogs clearly, but can't hear someone at the front door. I usually have the door open by the time somebody walks up on my driveway. Like, who are you? What do you want? Why are you in my territory? I almost had a honest to goodness get off my lawn moment last week, I think. So we had an ice storm and it's tore down my fence between the road and the yard. And these two kids came up to my home. They're just exploring, adventuring kids. You know, it's fine. It's whatever. But of course, anybody in my perimeter puts me on alert. And so I hear a rustle on the side of the house and pop my head over, and it's two kids in my yard. And I'm like, "Can I help you?" They're like, "Oh, we're just exploring. Something looks suspicious back here, so we just wanted to come explore. We'll leave now." And they left. And whew, I almost yelled at the kids to get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. It's fine. It's fine. The things that you're aware of now that you weren't aware of, or that you think you wouldn't be that person, right? But sometimes. Alright, so we got the houses up. Dude, we got so much done today. So much things done. So we need to build 7 houses now because I tore down that one for the population cap we're going for. We actually don't need to because we don't actually need that many people. This is perfect through here. I like this. I'm very pleased with this particular thing. I'll probably, from right here, build some houses forward. TV, you'll want the people to stay off his grass. Who did I become? Exactly. It's not things that you would ever think that you would be saying, right? And it's not that I dislike children, because I don't. And yeah, it's just one of those moments. It's like my brain telling me it's not a threat. You need to calm down. Another side of my brain going, somebody's in your territory. It's a nice little fight that sometimes happens. I just edged this lawn to perfection, and you're just... Get your dog off my lawn. It's fine. It is nice other people go through stuff like that too. Alright, we did some stuff. Okay, I'm trying to think. Cat sticking up the mulch? Yeah. Oh, I put time and effort into that. Please don't mess with my stuff. Oh, you should see me on Minecraft with my nieces and nephews. Like, because you guys already can tell I like things a certain way, right? And it's kind of like that Lego movie where the kid's trying to make, you know, have fun playing Legos, and the dad's like super gluing everything together so it never changes. I'm like, oh god, that's me. That's me when I play Minecraft. I'm like, please don't touch this. This is my area. That's your area. You can go build whatever craziness you want over there. Well, I guess my favorite part about playing with my nieces and nephews, and I have quotation marks around that so bad. It was like that. Yeah, it's hard not to do that. So I'll go out and I'll gather mats and stuff because I have a project planned in my head, and I like to be a little bit ahead of where my projects are. So I'll fill up my barrels and stuff with lumber and rocks and different things that I need. And then I'll come back and it's all gone, and the kids have made something just not useful. But I'm like, why did you take the stuff? They're like, oh, because I wanted to build this. Isn't it cool? I'm like, I'm trying not to be the person that just crushes their soul, and so no, it's not cool. It has no use whatsoever. Why did you take my stuff? I'm like, yeah, that looks nice, but maybe next time go get your own stuff. Your kids are allowed to build near you as long as they stay out of your area and don't build an eyesore visible in it. Dwarf, I feel you. I feel you. My nephew was trying to be cool to me, and he built a big sign that said Gamer Tia, and it was like 2 feet outside of my house. And I was like, I could swear my eye was twitching. I'm like, oh my god, he's just trying to be cool. He's trying to be nice. He wants me to be happy at him. I'm like, oh god, why did you build that right outside my house? Nice. You get the materials and he... My sister is like that. I like to build and have things a certain way. You don't sugarcoat it for the kids. You're like, don't touch my stuff. Yeah, I try really hard not to be discouraging, but sometimes it's really hard. I'm like, why would you do that? Now, I did tear down the thing because I couldn't do it. I lasted maybe an hour, and then I was like, okay, it's gotta go. And then I built the fence around my place, and I'm like, okay, outside of here, you guys can build whatever, but if it's inside this square, don't build anything in here. Well, I'm sure if they... I mean, these are my nieces and nephews, so I'm sure if it was my children, I'd be like, you know better. Yeah, they're super creative. I've got them to where they'll play survival mode without creative mode, because I kind of like the survival aspect of it, and I don't like things being super easy. So I like having the challenge of stuff, but it is really challenging to get them to go to bed. I'm sure if anybody that's ever played with any children or co-oped with people that are just busy and want to do what they're doing, that they don't want to go to bed. So I was watching them for 3 days for my sister last month, and I'm on the phone with Misty, my sister, and I'm yelling at the kids, and I'm like, go to bed right now. And she goes, good for you, you know, because it's 8:30 at night or something like that. And I was like, Kaden, you have a bed in your pocket. Put it down right now. Go to bed. And Misty was like, what? I was like, oh, we're playing Minecraft. They need to go to bed. She's like, oh, I thought you were putting to bed for real. I was like, no, they go down to bed for real a lot easier than that. I'm not joking. I will kick you off my server if you don't get in bed. Yeah, exactly. You make them carry the bed so they can go to sleep even if they're out adventuring. I was like, heck no, they don't give me that much trouble when I'm trying to make them go to bed for real. They go to bed when they're supposed to go to bed. We end up usually finding a village to protect, which probably is like the worst thing you can do in Minecraft to start off with if you don't want stress. So we found a village to defend, and if they're up at night, the dang villagers get turned into zombies. Because the kids don't go to bed, and I'm like, losing my stuff a little bit. I'm like, guys, please. I just want to play. I just want to play and not be stressed out. You guys stress me out so much. Alright. Well, we've ran in a circle for like the last half hour. I'm sure you guys are super entertained by now. But yeah, Minecraft is a whole different beast, which is kind of why like they asked me to stream last time they were over here. And I was like, no, we're not streaming. And they're like, why? I was like, because you stress me out. You stress me out too much to play Minecraft with you on thing. They don't need to learn new swear words. Hey, I'll bring you some food, dude. I'm good at bringing food. If you say fish, I'm gonna probably get a fish and smack you with it. We also made the mistake of accepting a quest 5 seconds after we're about to switch seasons, so that was bad. My bad on that one. But I think we can finish this one. 8 meat and 4 berries, we're good here. See, that's a much better meat ratio than we have been getting. I'm happy with that. Hey. This guy. Here you go, buddy. No problem. Thank you. Yeah, the posture checks do hurt, or do help. Last week my back was hurting really, really bad. And I had to use the heating pad on it a lot just to get it to calm down a little bit. Since we've been doing this stuff, Smooge, you've been helping me not be all crazy in pain. It's a good deal. Alright, we did stuff. We did things. We did stuff and things. And our villages prospered. I will have to troubleshoot and figure out what all we want to do next. I do think I want upgraded sewing. I do think I want the upgraded smithy. I know for sure I want Hunting Lodge 2. I also know for sure that I want Tavern 3, Mine, and well, of course the Restore Storages. Fold. So I'll have to figure out how we want to sort our population, because I don't think we need 30 people this time. 30 people was excess, and we had a lot of people standing around for a very long time. I think we had 5 extra farmers / field workers over what we actually needed. So we'll look at doing some different stuff with that. Because we could turn this around and make it like a lot of arrow making and stuff like that. So I mean, we'll see where she goes. But anyway, I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me today. We did a back-to-back 2-season stream on this one because I was feeling really good today and wanted to hang out. And like I said, thank you guys for hanging here. If you did like the content, go ahead, like, subscribe, thumbs up, high five, low five, whatever we're doing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.